All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make that right connection. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections. All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make them right connections. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tuck, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confession. Everything goes smooth cause I stay on the move and make them right connections.
You already know what it is. We are here, and you know who I am. It's your boy, Bigg Wall.
Oh, and your girl, Cari, right here in Calgary, Canada. Way up above Bigg Wall. How are you guys doing tonight? Thanks, everyone, for tuning in.
Yes.
This is going to be an exciting show.
Yes. We got a dope show. I'm feeling good, man. You know, it's a good time in the culture, even though it's so much craziness going on around the world, but it's still so many positive things going on in the culture. And we kind of just want to have that conversation and talk about it. We got a super dope guest coming through. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. You know what I'm talking about? We got the Flipmode Lieutenant himself, the real Rampage. Rampage in the building, man. If you know, you know. Legendary in hip-hop, been doing this thing for so long, and now he's an entrepreneur doing so many different things in the culture, adding to it, like I say, never giving it a black eye. We're going to talk to him, man. It's super dope, and we're going to address the culture and see what he's doing these days.
That's right. I know we're going to dip into some of his music.
Yeah.
We're going to dip into a little bit of his business, like you said, because that's really important, because we want to support everyone, not just in the music industry, but along their career path, if they're doing other side jobs or they're other entrepreneurs, or if they're helping other businesses or they're doing charity. It's also something that we do like to talk about and bring to everyone's attention, because they're helping out, you know, the different cultures, which is what we're all about. Right, Bigg Wall, that's what we're all about.
That's
so
what we all about.
I think we should get him in here right away, because I'm so excited, and I don't want us taking up the whole spotlight like we usually do in the beginning of the show, because he's a really awesome guest, and I can't wait to have him on. So
we ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna bring him right on in. What's going on with you, Rampage, man? How you doing, brother?
What's going on with y'all, man? Thank y'all for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming on.
Come on, man. It's super dope to have you come through, man, because like I say, man, you one of them staples, you know what I'm saying? You come from a legendary group, legendary cloth, you know what I'm saying? And you've been doing it for a while. You done kind of diversified your portfolio, you know what I'm saying, on so many different things, man. And it is dope to have you come through to connect with the culture, brother.
Well, thank y'all for both having me. That's one. Shout out to everybody that's watching this. Shout out to all the real hip-hop fans out there that's watching this. Big up to my publicist, MJ, for definitely putting this together. Big up to the whole Universal Flipmode Squad. You know, big up to Rod Digger. Big up to Spliff Star. Big up to Baby Sham, Lord have mercy. Busta Rhymes, the eighth wonder of the world. And big up myself. You know, so, you know, we here, man. Let's get to it.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. You look, you know, you just dropped some legends. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we're not finna sit here and play no games. You know what I'm talking about? Flipmode Squad. And if you know, you know. Now, look, for those who might not know, you know what I'm saying, and been living up under a rock, you know what I'm talking about, who is Rampage?
Well, Rampage is, you know, entrepreneur. Rampage is Flatbush, Brooklyn rapper. Rampage is also the first lieutenant of the Universal Flipmode Squad. And for those that don't know me, you know, there's a thing called Wikipedia, and y'all can Google me to learn more. Rampage is a writer. Rampage is a producer. Rampage is, you know, Rampage is many things. But for those that really want to know, definitely Google me. Do your history for you hip hop heads.
Yeah. That's a fact. Like Google it, and you're gonna get everything that you need to know. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So fast. facts. You know what I'm talking about? You know
it's true, yeah.
My paperwork do check out. You know what I'm saying? For real.
100%.
My rap paperwork do check out. So
100%. The Carfax is good.
Yes.
I know. MJ sent over your EPK, and then there was just this whole like paragraph of just like all your credits and everything. And I was like, I can't even put this in. Like usually when I post up for all of our guests, I put like their picture and then I put up a little bit of their bio. And I was like, I can't even put your whole bio or put up the whole, you know, your credits, because it would have taken up the entire space on Instagram, and I would have.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but hey, I've been grinding. I got more stuff coming, so you know, thank you.
Oh no apologies. We love your work. So
absolutely.
Thank you. Shout out all my fans in Chicago. Canada. Excuse me, just getting over a cold. No COVID.
No, you good, man. They definitely in here.
Shout out everybody that's on the check-in. Let's rock out. Let's get it.
Yeah. So you know, a question that I want to know, just on some street hip hop talk, man. How did you get your name?
Well, I got my name being in Brooklyn. I'm originally from Flatbush, Brooklyn. So let's get that out the way. And you know, just being a knucklehead from the block. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on New York Avenue, a couple of blocks away from Special Ed, around the corner from Buster, which is my first cousin. So, you know, just being a little knucklehead from the block, I kind of earned that name. I was really on a rampage, and my mother's name is Mama Page. Big up to my mom.
So you earned that name, huh?
She said when I came out, I was just causing ruckus. So hey, there you go.
I can dig it. Yeah, that's dope, man. So when did you first know that A, you was good at music, and B, it was something that you wanted to pursue?
When did I first know? Being on Leaders of the New School album, a song called Spontaneous. That was the first record I ever been on, a song I ever been on wax. So big up to Leaders of the New School and big up to Buster again. You know, by recording demos with a local producer, his name is Backspin. He's also the one that produced Wild for the Night. Just recording a lot of demos, battling Special Ed. Look on this Unsung. He'll tell you, me and him was battling back and forth. So, you know, and he's older than me. So again, big up to my big bro, but you know, we from the same area, you know what I mean? So being for Brooklyn is either you got a wicked jump shot or you got some bars. So, you know, I was wicked with the raps. I was in my notebooks. You know what I'm saying? I was scripting up. I was making demos. I was a kid that had the Casio with the looping up the beat, making those TDK tapes, hearing myself, getting with myself, understanding what I can do. I always wanted to rap. I've been rapping since the 80s, you know what I mean? I've been watching cats like Kumo D versus Busy B, things like that would inspire me, you know, a young cat from the block, 82, couldn't be no less than 82. Me and my first cousin, Busta Rhymes, we on the block. He's writing his mathematics and he's writing raps at this time. He couldn't be no more than 12. I was just 8. So again, we were making demos at that time and making those demos. I still got a demo nobody heard. I was 13 and he was 12. And you know, we would just go to my uncle's house and just make demos. My uncle would have a drum set. We would just, you know, music playing the bass. My pops played guitar. You know what I'm saying? Buster plays drums. It was just a lot. You know what I'm saying? If we didn't have samples, we would have if hip hop didn't have samples, you'd have had some definitely talented brothers that knew how to play drums, guitars, and read music. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I knew early in the 80s, but then, you know, as 89 and 90 rolled around, that's when I really started officially doing demos with Backspin. And then, you know, that's when Backspin and my friend R.I.P. Bayham, who showed me how to put the raps in bars, because I was just rhyming and rhyming and rhyming and rhyming and rhyming.
Yeah.
And rhyming
No
and
hooks,
rhyming.
none of that. Just spitting.
I was bar for bar. You know what I'm saying? And and you know, one day, you know, somebody was like, "Yo, you need to go to Backspin Crib." Everybody, it's either you was at Howie T House or you was at Backspin Crib. You know what I'm saying? So everybody would come through Backspin Crib. I would see the RZA. I would see a lot cats that wasn't even themselves would go to Backspin Crib. MC Light. I would see all these people coming from Backspin House.
Legends.
And Backspin
Wow.
gave me an opportunity of a lifetime. So, and then, you know, that was my first studio I ever been in, where I was doing punch-ins. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what the punch-in was. Punch-in, you know, you could lay a couple of lines and then punch in and then punched in. Now I'm learning song structure. You know what I'm saying? So it couldn't be no more than 90 or 89, 90.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's dope. That's dope, man. I obviously got the format. So just moving on in your career to you being, you know, like I said, around so many legends that you named, Busta Rhymes, you know, being your cousin and having all these great people around you, music giants in our culture, you know, where you was able to work with another icon, Mariah Carey. I'm just on some street talk. You know what I'm saying? How was it working with Mariah Carey?
Yeah, you know something? You skipped a whole generation. So now you got to go back to Craig Mack and Biggie. You can't skip. You can't do Mariah. You jumped the whole. I understand. You abandoned ship, young man. You know what I'm saying? So we can't forget the great Biggie Smalls. We can't forget the great Craig Mack. We can't forget, you know, we can't forget. So it started off like this. I'm with Busta. We go out to Atlanta. Busta does a production deal with Dallas Austin. So big up to Dallas Austin.
Okay.
Because he had a lot to do with the Flipmode structure, you know, helping Busta put the Flipmode structure together. Me, the Cracker Jacks, were a group out of Long Island. Big up to them. We were like the first one signed to Flipmode. I was actually the first one signed to Flipmode. So let's just get that out the way.
Okay.
You know, and again, that was on Flipmode, Rowdy, and Arista. At that time, Puffy and them was on Bad Boy and Arista. So Biggie and all of them was my label mates. So, but I got cool with Biggie before all of that because he was friends with a dude that lived around the corner named Terrence, who now is called Klepto. He lived right on the corner from me. So I got cool with Biggie through Klepto. That's how I knew Biggie before Biggie started really doing anything.
Yeah.
Boom. Make a long story short. Busta says to me, yo, I'm about to go do my solo thing. I said, all right. He said, you with me? I was like, of course I'm with you.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be?
So, I couldn't be no more than 19 or 18.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I finished I finished school. I finished my GED. My cousin is like, yo, you know, things ain't really working out, but I'm about to do my solo. He started a solo, which is called The Coming, the first album, The Coming. But again, before then I was signed to Flipmode and Rowdy at that time. So I actually put out a record first, which was called Beware the Ramsack, produced by Rashard Smith, Tumble and Dice. And big up to Salam Remy. He had some hands on that too. So big up Salam Remy as well. So I'm going to all these lyricist lounges. I'm running into the Guru. Big up R.I.P. Guru. I'm running into the Bush Babies. I'm running into the Talib Kweli's and the Most Defs. I'm going to these lyricist lounges, and I'm seeing all these supernatural. Big up to him. I'm seeing all these wonderful artists in one room, and that's where I got my energy from, by seeing every rapper from every what can I say, borough in one room at this place called the Lyricist Lounge. Went from the Lyricist Lounge. I finally put out my joint Ramsack. Did semi, but it did okay. Boom. Now, at this time, Busta's like, yo, you know, we gotta make these moves. You with me? I'm like, hell yeah. Boom. First move we made, we go up to the record label, which is Elektra Entertainment. I didn't know what a record label was. I'm gonna keep that real with y'all.
Yeah.
I didn't really know what a label was
And
until
Elektra?
he put me on. Until he put me on to that. So we go up to the label. He says, yo, I just signed my deal. Now it's about to be on.
Yeah.
I said, okay, cousin, I'm with you all steps of the way.
Absolutely.
That's
Boom.
awesome. Yeah.
We in the crib, couple months, back and forth. We finally got the record. That's how y'all heard me on Woo-Ha.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We got the record.
Yeah.
Produced by Rashard Smith.
And you know, you know that's a classic. That's still
Definitely.
ringing the clubs.
Still is,
Definitely.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So I'm telling y'all how the process went shortly, but in between. So we get the record. Rashard blessed us with the record. We shoot to the studio. Then the Woo-Ha is popping. Mm-hmm. Chris Lighty and Busta works their magic.
Rest in peace, Chris Lighty.
R.I.P. My big brother Chris Lighty, best manager in the world. Yeah. Let me just tell you, ever since that record, my life has changed. Yeah. In a drastic way.
I mean,
my life, I'm gonna tell you, I'm still going off that.
Yeah, I can believe it.
I'm still, and again, my cousin is a genius. Yeah. And he's one of the best MCs of our time.
That's a fact.
So everybody should definitely recognize when they make them top 10 lists, you should definitely put him in the top 10 because again, he got a lot of features more than a lot of people. Yeah. Yeah. The more features he got, a lot of rappers ain't got features like that in the game. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get that out the way. Yeah. We rocking the Woo-Ha. Now we doing shows. Big up to Scratchator, Spliff Star. Me, Scratchator, Spliff Star, Busta Rhymes. We setting it off. Boom, gone. Making noise. We jumped on the road for 6 months. Yeah. I didn't know what the road was. I'm on the road. But I kind of know what the road was because I was on the road with leaders of the new school. So I knew what was going on. Yeah. So, again, I'm just a student at this time. Yeah. But it's being more of a student, just watching my big cousin make these type of big moves. And again, also, while he's making the moves, I'm also learning the game from Chris Lighty, learning the management and what it does, because before it was Violator, there was Rush Artist Management. Mm-hmm. So Chris Lighty was at Rush Artist Management, where he had the Tribe, he had Fat Joe, he had the Common Senses. I seen all these dudes before they became who they was. Everybody was at that Rush office. I was at the Rush office a couple times, like a couple of good times. So I would see the Big Daddy Kings, I would see the Q-Tips, I would see everybody of the existence. Like
that's hip hop, like hip hop in the building.
Can you imagine? Oh,
so again, being put in an environment like this, you can't help but to be great. Yeah. And one thing I love about Busta Rhymes is because I was his cousin, that didn't even matter, because certain people don't put their families on at all. At all. You know what I'm saying? So again, he put me in a space where I could just
win.
If I'm building with them, you could build with them too. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm still, I come from this group, but I'm over here rocking a solo. Learn everything that you can learn. So he kind of like threw me in the fire. But again, I was up for the challenge, and this is something that I really wanted to do. But what really inspired me, that I really wanted to be on Video Music Box, which was big in New York City with DJ Rob McDaniel, where everybody from every borough was on this video show called Video Music Box. And all I know, if you got on Video Music Box, you made it. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm getting invited to parties. I got my knapsack on. I got my little twisties. You know, I got my little black and black on black, you know, jewels on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm understanding what I'm about to get into. It's gonna be something major. So Buster says, yo, we about to hit the road. We goes on the road. I'm seeing all these people. I'm learning about retail stores. I'm learning about autograph signings. I'm learning about, yo, we got to be up at 6 a.m. because we got to do the morning show. I'm learning about these are the things that I'm learning. Like, and these things were set up before we even got there. All we had to do was just walk in and everything was set up, meeting the people from WIA, meeting the people from retail. So I'm like, yo, what the hell is retail? But I caught on what retail was because these were the people that were selling the records for WIA. And they had different distributions across the country. This is why they would put artists on promo tours to meet their region reps. So I'm getting cool meeting all the region reps. And then after we do all the radio stuff, now we doing shows. Then we back on the road. And this is my first tour bus. I'm not understanding, but I'm just rolling with the rush. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning.
Yeah.
Did you realize at that moment, like what you was like, did it hit and register really what you was like?
My
G.
G.
Because that's history.
Yo, listen. Let me show you when it hit for me. For real.
Okay.
When it really hit for me, I think we went to LA to do Soul Train.
Ooh,
I actually got the clip. It was 96. We went to go see Don Cornelius. And we go see Don Cornelius. I'm like, yo. I don't know about y'all. I'm hyped up in the mud.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Soul Train, one of them bucket lists, one of them staples.
And this is going towards the end of Soul Train. In the 90s, 96.
Shamar Moore was the host?
No, Don Cornelius was the host.
Oh, it was Don. Okay, it was Don. Okay.
So I'm so hyped. Don Cornelius comes down, and then nobody never told me or never told us. Don Cornelius had a nasty ass attitude.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He was on some other shit.
Yeah, he ain't playing no game.
But again, we new to the game, and we just the first time us being on Soul Train, like he was like standoffish. So he get a call from Sylvia Rome, and all that shit squared up.
Yeah.
So he had to come back to apologize. So back to Soul Train. So performing on Soul Train, shit got real.
Yeah.
Listen, thousands of people is watching you on Soul Train. And let's not forget it was in rotation. Let's not forget this is the tail end of Soul Train. This is a couple of episodes before Don stopped doing it.
Right.
So I'm like, we on Soul Train?
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah. We didn't have Instagram. We didn't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? We had those papers. You had to stop at the store and get the paper cameras.
Yeah.
The disposable cameras.
And if you didn't have the right angle, your eyes come out green, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yo, listen.
Yo,
I'm having a tough.
That's that mama I made it moment. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm happy. You see my cheeks. I'm happy to be here. You feel me?
Real. Wow.
So now we traveling. We was on the road for 90 days.
Wow. That's a long
Living
time.
on a tour bus. Sometime hotel, then we traveling and we staying on the bus. So now we on the bus, turkey and cheese, cereal. I knew nothing about what's a per diem.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like.
But see, this label talk, like this is sad to a label.
This is also me learning this.
Yeah.
I gotta learn as you go.
This is called artist development.
Yeah.
If you wasn't developed, you would never get to that level.
No, not at all.
So again, this is me meeting the radio people, the program directors. There was no podcast. The program directors. And if you didn't meet them at a certain time, they wouldn't play your record.
Yeah.
So these are the things I was learning about the business. Autograph signing, how it was important to sign people's autograph at that time. Now we got Instagram that killed all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So again, when you in this game, you have to learn. It's you can't pay for it. I don't care how much money you got. You can't pay for it. You have to be chosen.
Yes.
You have to be in the right environment. You have to be in the right setting. I tell every artist that. Nobody, I didn't get it easy. I had to work for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now, boom, I get off the road. The album was a success. You know, I still had to deal on Rowdy, but then I got off Rowdy and then I got on Elektra. Now that's when it begins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now I get a call, Buster, like, yo, Sylvia is ready to sign you.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? Big up to Sylvia Rome.
Sylvia Rome.
Big up to Marilyn Bob. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
So I'm sitting there like, it's about to be popping.
Yeah.
So Bus says to me, or I get a weird ass call, Bus with Craig Mack on the phone. I'm like, who? Man, I'm cool, man. I ain't know what to say. Craig Mack is like, yo, my G, I'm a fan of yours, Paige. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that's
Thank
dope.
you, man. I want to know if you want to jump on this remix. I'm like, man, this Ramsack ain't do too well. I'm like, I'm feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
And Buster says to me, sometime when you fall, you got to get up.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So whatever he put on the line to put me on that record, guess what? I went third.
Yeah.
And it was a success.
Yeah.
So again, sometimes I say this, you have to believe in yourself, but he believed in me more than I believed in myself.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so great. That's
you know what I'm saying? So again, sometimes you gotta humble yourself. You gotta really humble yourself, and you gotta really figure it out. And at that time, you rocking with Biggie, LL Cool J, Busta Rhymes, Craig Mack, and Puffy. At that time, Bad Boy was out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and to be on a record like that for 15 to 16 weeks, and then 2 weeks later after I did the verse, they telling me we got to shoot the video. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fast.
One thing that's really quick actually, because usually it takes quite a while for a video.
Yeah, man.
Done.
So again, get in where you fit in. Listen, cousin was like, you gonna do it or you gonna miss out?
Come on,
I said,
man.
you know what? What time is the studio session? Again, you gotta humble yourself.
Absolutely.
Because he saw something that I didn't see.
Yeah.
And he gambled on it with Puff. So again, whatever he did with Puff to get me on the record, it was a success. So now I'm on the Woo-Ha. Now I'm on the Flavor in Your Ear. So I'm
Flavor
catching
in Your
you
Ear
up.
remix. Yeah.
Now I'm on the Band and Shit. Now I'm on the album. The album that goes platinum, gold.
Wow.
So now Sylvia's ready to rock out. So now I'm in this position where, okay, Busta used that to set me up, but that album really set me up. Then he put me on Flavor in Your Ear, which has set me up. Then he put me on Woo-Ha, then it set me up. Yeah. Then I'm on Cell Train. That's a setup.
Yeah.
Then we go out, we go to London. and perform the joint out of London. That's the setup. Now we on Yo MTV UK. Set me up, all throwing me passes, and I'm catching like this.
Yeah, you international now.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Doesn't
it
stop.
made sense that Sylvia said Ramp was next.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then me and Buster goes up into this club, seen this pregnant girl. She was pregnant, barking on everybody. You hear me bar for bar. Bus was like, what you think? I said, what do I think? She needs to be rocking with us, which was Rod Digger.
Rod Digger?
She was pregnant.
Wow.
Barring out on somebody, man. Blacking out with a baby in her stomach.
That's when you just got anger. You just need to get it out.
It's crazy, man. We need to definitely do a TV series on that. It'll be dope and it'll be fun.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow.
So that's how that flip mode really formed that day.
Wow.
It was there, but you know, Bus is a genius. He putting it together. And you know, now we got Spliff. Boom. One of the greatest hype men in the game.
Legendary.
Besides Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav is the first, Spliff is the second.
But look, I'm not even finna hold you, bro. Like pound for pound, we talking about performance.
Yeah.
I still don't see nobody in hip hop killing the stage like Bus and Spliff. Like,
yeah,
it like hands down, performance wise, they number one, top tier. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about just putting
all I gotta tell you is
show.
All I gotta tell you is Flipmode's the greatest.
Yeah, talk your shit.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's a fact.
and us as a group and separate can't fuck with us on stage.
Yeah.
We really do this. You know what I'm saying? We get it done.
Yeah.
That's why we won. That's why we won the Source Awards for best performance. We got a Source Award. Every last one of us got a Source Award for best performance. I believe that was the last year they was giving out Source Awards.
Yeah. So, all the artists, if you guys are watching, go and look at all of his old videos and check them out because stage performance.
My stage performance is you can go to my gram right now. It gets brutal. Yeah. Don't matter. It doesn't matter who's
I was there.
Old, new, old school, new. It don't matter. I'm going at you.
Yeah.
We gets it done.
These young kids need to learn a few things. I tell you that.
Oh, they're gonna know. I got that selfie thing popping. That's at 1.6. Probably by Friday, that thing will be at 2 million.
Yeah.
So viral, the viral kid. That's what I call myself. I'm just
talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? We
call yourself the
viral page. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, man. I mean,
anybody ask me any question? Let's get it.
Yeah, and see, you know, you kind of went through. You know what I mean? I wanted to talk about Bigg and all of that, and you went through so dope, man, because you've been around. Like when we talk about East Coast hip hop, you know what I'm saying, bro? You done been around everybody. You know what I'm saying? Some of the greats, legendary, and you still putting it down.
Let me show you. It's so deep. We was in Chicago. I love Chicago.
Yeah.
By that original McDonald's, and you know the McDonald's I'm talking about.
Which one?
The original McDonald's under that, over there by that train, it's the original McDonald's. One of the original, that's where everybody used to go back in the 90s.
Okay. The Hard Rock?
Not the Hard Rock. I think it was in the hood. The original McDonald's.
Okay.
So big up to we came through Chi-Town like crazy too. Big up to the whole Chi-Town.
That's what's up.
Midwest. Love the Midwest. Always showing us love.
That's what's up.
I agree. Spliff Star is the best hype man in the world. But we got to give it up to Flavor Flav though.
Oh yeah. Both of
Yeah. But like I say, I think Spliff got them though. You know what I'm saying? They dope. They super dope. But we talking about just on some order. You know what I'm saying? And we talking about verses. But
I'm gonna give everybody their flowers. They both dope.
Yeah,
It ain't
legendary.
nobody.
Yeah.
It ain't them
There's
two when
no-
it comes to hype, man. It ain't nobody could get busy like them two.
Yeah,
So
that's a fact.
and Flavor Flav still get busy.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's
Flavor
a fact.
Flav,
You still got it.
you know what I'm saying? They know him in the world. You know what I'm saying? He's not a regular.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Big up to my big brother Flavor Flav. Big up to Spliff Star.
Yeah.
You know, the street corner colonel. You already know.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm telling you, I even know being a white girl growing up. I was all
That's
into
what's up.
hip-hop, rap and everything too. And like Straight Outta Compton, like NWA, all those guys, and Public Enemy. Like I listened to all those guys back in the day. Busta Rhymes as well. Like I probably heard you sing way back in the day too, and I didn't even realize it. So yeah.
That's what's up.
So we talk about your new material, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got a new single we dropping. You know what I'm saying? It's already what hashtag selfie G-Funk mix. You know what I'm saying? Talk about it, man. What inspired that, and like what type of time you on with the new single?
So again, this was a record that I did a few months ago. So big up to International X, the mix master. That's who produced it. And big up to my dude, West Coast Lope, for definitely putting the hook and doing what he doing, his spices to it. So this is a record, you know, take a selfie. Anybody could take a selfie, but not take a selfie like this selfie. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I kind of did this record for the new people that needs to know Rampage.
Yeah.
These youngins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't do that for the grown-ups. I did it for the youngins.
Reinventing yourself.
It's
So
true,
again,
it's got to go back
this
through
is
the
me
whole
reinventing
circuit.
myself.
Yeah.
And again, my man International X, he's like, yo, we got to do it for these kids, man. How you expect people to know you when you ain't got nothing for the kids? And I was like, you right, I got children too. So again, that made sense. So I went in the lab. He said, pick something trendy. He gave me a topic. I went in the studio and I came with that record, which is right now it's at 1.6.
Yeah, that's dope. Super dope, man. Shouts out to the culture game, man. They asked me, where can we find a record? They want to know where they can find a record at, Rampage.
Real soon, we actually just finalized the mix. Okay. So you're about to find it real soon. Anybody wants the record, hit me up at the rampagemusic@gmail.com and I'll forward it to you myself. And make sure you join the Heat DJ pool, my Heat DJ pool. Yeah, rampagemusic@gmail.com and I'll forward you the record. So
okay, I'm doing that right after the show. Thank you.
That's dope.
Yeah. Did we talk about the mixtape too? That is the mixtape, right?
Nah, that's totally different. So
okay.
The Chronicles is something different that I wanted to do for my, you know, my core audience, hip hop fans, because it's been a minute for me. So I decided to, you know, go in the lab, jump on a couple of joints. It's a lot of things going on in the world that I just needed to say. There was a lot of peoples that I needed to address. There was a lot of people and a lot of fans that I really wanted to, you know, again, I'm not hibernating, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's been a while for me. So I got a lot to say. And I said April Fools that I was just gonna let this mixtape go, the Chronicles. And you know, I can't wait till everybody get to hear it straight through and let me know, you know, and also I'm not gonna let nothing off individually. You gotta listen to it straight through. You can't, I don't want nobody to skip nothing. It's like when you had a tape, you could listen to the album straight through. I'm not only person that's gonna get the songs individual is the DJs and the program directors. But as far as the mixtape, I want everybody to listen. You know, I want everybody to just, you know, we've been in the house for a couple of years. We've been out there, we've been off the scene. I've been off the radar for a minute. So I really want to, you know, give my fans and people that fuck with Rampage something new and fresh. So April 1st, I will be dropping my new mixtape.
Nice.
Yeah, that's dope.
We're gonna look forward to that. Yeah.
Don't worry about who's producing it. Just bars. I don't got no features, just bars.
Yeah.
And it's for free. So.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, that's dope, bro.
Yeah, I've seen MJ throw it up quite a bit. She's been posting it.
That's why I got the best publicist.
Yeah. We talked about that last time on our show. She was actually our guest, saying how a publicist is very important. So you got a good one. She's amazing. Yeah.
100%. Now, like
amazing.
You got your hands in everything. We talk about the music. Now let's get into your the shoe game, man. You got a shoe line coming out, going crazy, man. Let's talk about that and talk about also how important it is for you to tap into other markets and expand your brand. How important it is.
Well, just to let everybody know, so I've been in the game 25 years. So people they accept who they want to accept. That's number one. Number two, people always have these things. If you don't see different rappers in a while, they fell off. And I'm here to tell everybody that's not true. You know what I'm saying? So I always did good with my money, but I also learned from the hustlers, and I learned from, people that do great things with their money, last long in the game. So I'm one of those people, and I tell every artist, you can't always rap. You have to invest in yourself. And what I mean by investing in yourself, you got to have something to fall back on. Because I see a lot of rappers from my era right now is swimming with Nemo. And they ain't coming back.
Yeah.
They're not coming back.
It's true. It's very true.
And they don't got their masters.
Yeah.
And they not gonna get their masters.
Yeah.
And it's nothing they can do because again, we put our favorite rappers in the box. So you can't put me in the box because I am the trend. You know what I'm saying? I'm always connected and I stay grounded and I stay humble. And I'm always on Humble Hill. That's where I be at. Boom. I said, yo, the COVID started to begin and I said, what do I want to do? What can I do to make a change that other rappers are not doing? Only person that was doing was Master P. So I'm a single certain people out. Master P, Jay-Z, Chameleon. These people that I'm talking about understand you got to move in silence. That's number one. You can't teach everybody the tricks. Everybody got to figure this out themselves. So now if they find a Nemo from the 90s because they made so much money and they thought they was going to be around for a long time, they got life messed up. So first thing I did was I bought myself a crib, a house. That was my first investment. Again, something happens. I could always sell a house and be back on top. Boom, still got my house. Boom. Then I said, yo, let me buy a barbershop. Let me buy a barbershop and a salon right next to each other.
Yeah, that's dope.
Now I'm generating income. Then I bought a nightclub in Philly. I leased it out, had it for a couple of years, made tons of money for me. Now I'm generating revenue.
Yeah.
This is me learning the game again. When you don't want to rap, you gotta have something to fall back on.
Absolutely.
I'm listening to Chris Light. He's like, a lot of these dudes is stuck. They ain't coming back. Be one of these smart dudes and do something good with your money. So I'm like, boom. Got rid of the barbershop, sold the barbershop, sold the club, but I kept the house. Boom. Now the house is collateral. Now the house has equity.
Yeah.
Boom. I'm saying to myself, what do I want to do? What do I want? So I buy me a sneaker store. That wasn't right for me, so it wasn't no money into it, so I stopped I was like, I ain't want no sneaker store because again, it was too much headaches.
Yeah.
Then I get approached by some dude who was like, won't you do it like this? Won't you do it like this? Won't you do it like this? And won't you do it like this? So I'm sitting there like, who are you? What you do? And this dude, he's a multi-millionaire, which is he's my mentor. So he's teaching me about credit and different things. So I'm learning this and I'm learning this and I'm learning this and I'm learning this. He said he gonna just keep putting it in my head until it clicked. Well, one day I'm talking to these dudes from Japan. They say to me, "Hey, we interested or you interested in doing a distribution sneaker deal?" I'm like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? But what kind of deal? What kind of deal you want to do? I said, give me a minute, let me figure it out. So they reached out to me through a friend, and my friend Peso said, yo, man, I'm gonna put you on with the sneaker company. See what you can get out of it. So big up to Peso. I talked to these sneaker dudes. I wound up negotiating a hefty deal. Now I got a Jordan deal. And what I mean by a Jordan deal is I have a manufacturing deal. Ain't nobody in the way. There's no middleman in the way. It's straight come to me.
Yeah.
So
That's what
I
you
started
want.
the LLC, Rated R Empire. Right? Rated R. That's part of my those my new ones, the R.ones. And then I'm off to the races. So I was like, all these kids is supporting the Nikes and supporting whatever they want to support. We need a new type of shoe. We need a comfortable shoe. We need a different shoe. And somebody different need to come and be that new creator of the shoe. Jordan been feeding us for years. No diss to the Jordan brand. I love what they doing. But it's time for us to brand ourselves. It's time for us to get out the slavemanship and own businesses. We don't own, as people, we don't own enough business. Everybody's not going to see it your way. What I did was, because I had the finances, I invested in myself. I invested in the distribution. Now, I am the distribution. Now, I could create whatever sneaker I want to create. I could create whatever I want to create. That's powerful in itself. Remember, if I could do it, you could do it too. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? We can't let other people dictate our lives. You got to dictate your own. You know what I mean? So again, making good decisions with your career and listening, because it takes listening. If you don't listen, you're going to miss something. I tell everybody that. Boom. All of a sudden, I sells 1,000 pair of sneakers overseas. That's just in another country. If you do the math at $135, and I moved 1,000 pair of sneakers, I done made some money for myself.
Yeah, that's a
and
fact.
Guess what? I invested in myself.
Yeah.
I gambled on myself. I didn't gamble on somebody, because gambling on other people, we know we living in a game that nobody's loyal. And when you doing business, I tell anybody, when you doing business, understand the business that you're getting into. Learn how to read. A lot of us don't read. We just think because he's a manager and we see him with him, we'll sign any contract. You can't just sign anything, because somebody will do you crazy in this game. You know what I'm saying? But me, you know, I have like the best attorneys. I have entertainment attorneys too, not the homeboy attorney. I don't do homeboy operation.
Right.
Anytime I do a business, I do a real business with an entertainment and attorney. You know what I'm saying? So again, anybody that's reading this, you want to start your business, make sure you go on the World Wide Web, Figure out what you want to do. It's for free. It's right in front of you. All you got to do is read. We don't read enough. This is why we miss out on opportunities. People are like, yo, I'm broke. You broke because you want to be broke. Me, you know, besides spending my money, I go fill out for 5 to 10 grants. And out of 5, 10 grants, because the government is giving out free money, you know, that's the hustle. And you take your grant money and put it in your restaurant, put it in your booking business, put it in your studio, create a studio, you know, create a school. You know, let's teach these kids something. But everybody is just, they're in their own world. It won't cut on until they see somebody else do it. I shouldn't have to do it for you to want to do it. You should have been did it. Remember, time is running out for everybody. So I was like, yeah, all right, cool. I'm not even gonna focus on that. Now I got the sneaker deal, right? So then the COVID hit 2019. I said, why am I paying $150 for a case of 24 bottles of water? Why am I paying for air spray? $90. I sat in this very room and said to myself, yo, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go find me a water manufacturer. Not somebody just going to put a sticker on the water bottle. No. A real water manufacturer. Same thing how I did the sneakers, I do the water. I actually did the water first before I did the sneakers. But I'm just telling it to you backwards so people can catch on. All my entrepreneurs and all my movers and shakers that's watching this. If I could do this, you could do it. So I found a water manufacturer out of Sedona. Same thing, deal that I had with the sneakers is the same deal that I got with the distribution. That shit is all going to me. Now, 2 days ago, I got an office. I got, I could start hiring people to work for the water company, which is Splash Drip H2O. That's the name of it. And 100% spring water. I'm waiting to close out some major stores that's going to carry the water. But independently, I'm already moving the water already. Plus, where I live, it's sunny all the time and it's always hot. So selling water, you got to know the areas to sell your water in. You got to know, Florida, where it's hot. They're going to drink a lot of water. These are the areas that you want to be in with your water. So I'm on this thing where it's health and wellness is real in the field. You know what I mean? I don't want to sell poison. I don't want to sell liquor. I don't want to sell vodka. I'm not dissing nobody. But again, we got to do something for the community. I want to feed the homeless, my G. I'm feeding the homeless. I'm donating water to causes. You know what I'm saying? Because again, there's parts of the world that needs water. I want to be behind a lot of these. We're in crisis right now. What happened if they said we just can't take no showers no more? What happened if they just say we can't drink no more water? Won't tell me that because I got distribution directly. So worst come to worst, I'm sitting on 900 cases of water.
Yeah,
that's a lot of water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just anybody that's watching this, be careful of what you do. Be mindful of who you tell. Sometimes they don't want to join you. See them later. I told people I'm starting a water company. They laughed at me. Yeah. But when I was at the bank the other day and I was getting the money for the lease for the joint, I was sitting there, okay, all right.
Laughing to the bank, as they say.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So again, I don't talk down on people. I bring people up. Again, you don't talk down on people. You bring people up. White, black, Chinese, it don't matter. You bring people up. I took this, what I had 25 years ago, and I invested in myself. What's so hard in investing in yourself? People don't get it. They only get it when they see somebody of the importance do it. Now they think they can do it. I don't want to spark the idea. You should have had the idea already. How do I do something? It's the World Wide Web. It'll help you out. It's free. We don't go to libraries no more. We're not digging in deep on businesses. People don't know nothing about a business but putting out 20 different CDs when you're supposed to be putting it on a hard drive. I have a DJ pool, 100,000 DJs under me, the Heat DJ pool, President Will Money, MJ. You know, I do a call. I don't do Zoom. How on my call I got 2,100 people on my call. I'm building the brand. I've been building the brand for 2 or 3 years, me and Will Money and MJ. Nobody, you see, that's my brand. When people see that, that's like the back signal in the air. DJs is asking, how could I be a part? Everybody could be a part. When we send you the email, that means you in. When we start sending music, means you in. This is a different type of DJ pool. Also, we come with a radio station. Also, the radio station is connected to DRT, Digital Radio Tracker, which I've been partnering up with DRT since 2014, which, you know, I believe in digital radio more than I believe in regular radio. I believe in podcasts more than I believe in regular radio. We can't afford regular radio. That's why you keep hearing all these people on regular radio in rotation a billion, million, trillion times, because those labels and those artists signing 360 deals. And then they want to know why they broke. You shouldn't sign a 360 deal. A 360 deal ain't for everybody. Business is business.
Yeah.
So that's how I move. That's how I live. That's what I live by. I understand business. I pay attention when people don't think I pay attention. And I move in the wind because everybody ain't supposed to let your right hand and your left hand know. Y'all know what it's doing.
Never
you know what I'm saying?
Because right hand know what your left hand doing. You
exactly.
Know what I'm saying? Yeah, that part. I'm with you.
So I'm not just a rapper. I'm an entrepreneur. Yeah. I touch others. I also teach. I teach school. Name of the school that I teach in is Genesis. Also, it's through Schools of Hip Hop. Big up to Camille Sledge and my boy Will. I teach school 4 days out the week. I teach the 5 elements of hip hop. I'm not teaching grown-ups no 5 elements of hip hop. If you like hip hop, then you know what the 5 elements are. I'm teaching the generation that needs to be teach. You can't teach grown people new tricks because everybody's stuck in their ways. You want to know why you broke? Because you stuck in your ways. You ain't get out your old ways. You want to know why you can't cut the bills every 30 days? Because you had the right out there, but you just didn't channel it the right way. You supposed to fall and then get up, or get up and then figure it out. I don't like the word box. I'm always out the box. I'm always doing something every day to get out the box. Yo, Rampage, an old school rapper. He fell off. Yeah, okay. If that's what you believe. But last time I checked Rampage, I just walked in and I got a new keys to a business. And 100% of a lot of these new rappers, they get shot on the street and got no business or no insurance. They can't even bury themselves.
Yeah.
Why are you in the business if you hustling backwards? If I'm saying something wrong, y'all tell me.
No, you're not. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I love the fact that you coming through and dropping jewels, because a lot of things that you saying is about giving to others and add to the culture. When we talk about the water, that's something that's dope for you, but that's something that we need in the culture. We talk about nice, dope shoes, affordable shoes, you know what I'm saying? Black-owned businesses. We talk about creating this DJ coalition to help artists and give them game and put them in positions where they could be around people to take their career to the next level. We talk about you being on the radio, you know what I'm saying? Giving your voice, giving, you know, the school thing, teaching the elements of hip hop. That's add to the culture. Like, you don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Why is it important to you?
And if I don't do it, then I won't be blessed for it.
Yeah.
Because I am a messenger. I'm a messenger.
I think we all have our own special gifts that we've been given by God, and we are all here to be able to pass it along to someplace. Like, there is some reason why we are all here tonight together at this very moment. It all kind of lines up.
You have to share the knowledge.
Yep. 100%. You can't just sit there.
You're not going to have no good if you don't share it.
Yeah.
If you don't,
and it's true. All these artists, all the artists coming up these days, they just think they're out there to sell their music. They're there to make beats. They're there to do this, that, but there's so much more involved in music than just, you know, going to a radio station, like, here, play my music, play my music, play my music. It's not the way to go. It's not. Like you said, you have to reach out to all of these platforms that we have now, because, like myself, I own Underground Radio C, and I have a lot of underground artists that come on my show because they need to be able to be heard, because the major radio stations are not going to play their music.
Ain't going to show them no love.
No, not
unless
all.
They unless they come in with a super bag.
Yep.
And that's going to only last a couple of days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
and
again,
I tell them, I tell
anybody
them
that's watching this, anybody that's watching this show, start practicing independence. Start practicing independence. The word of the week is start practicing independence. Because if you can't swim independently, then you're done. I'm an independent artist. But I got resources.
Yeah,
see,
and that's the thing too.
And that's dope. When we talk about resources, let's talk about that a little bit with your mix show. That's super dope. You know what I'm saying? On iHeartRadio, the Mix Show Madness, you know, 65 syndicated spots all over the country, man. Talk about that and how important that is and how you continue to add to the culture.
So again, this is me branding myself again by being a DJ, by getting in the trenches with the Heat DJs, which is I'm Heat DJ #1, and creating a way for our artists to be heard through iHeartRadio. Because again, if you're not coming with major money, these companies don't really care. That's #1. And at the end of the day, we and myself at Mix Show Madness, I like breaking raw music. I like breaking music that you never heard before. I like playing stuff fresh out the studio. It's something about the rawness. You know, you took time to create it. I want to play it. You know what I'm saying? So the Mix Show Madness is worldwide. It's universal. You never know what I'm going to play in my madness, in my stash. I play joints that you never gonna hear because I got it in my vault from celebrity friends, people I know. The Mix Show Madness, baby. Ain't no other radio station is really fucking with the Mix Show Madness. I'm just saying my show. I'm not talking about. My show is so different because I don't got the program director at iHeart telling me what I could play and what I can't play. Boom. I like the rawness of the artist. I'm on 65 stations across the country weekly. Ain't nobody stopping me. I play what I want to play at the Mix Show Madness. This is me building my musical brand and connecting with the artist. Because again, I don't want to keep telling them. I want to show them. Instead of telling you, I want to show you my strength. I want to show you my wave. I want to show you my movement. And I tell them, if I could do it, you could do it too.
Yeah, that's a fact. Now, my last question I wanted to ask you about Mariah Carey, you stopped me. I ain't gonna let you stop me on this. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I gotta ask you this one. Now, this is just barbershop talk. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about this versus thing, you know what I'm talking about? We talk about Bust. You know, everybody throwing Busta name around in his verses. And I know you know and you got an opinion about this. We talk about this versus. Do you see anybody able to go against Busta Rhymes in a versus? And will we ever get Flip Mode going against somebody else? Because we've seen 3-6 and Bone. Will we ever get a Flip Mode versus? And who you think could go against Busta? Just on some barbershop talk.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody can go against Busta.
Yeah, I agree.
And
yeah,
the reason,
I agree too.
And the reason why be it, he has more features than all the rappers combined together.
Oh yeah, amazing. Yeah.
That's one.
It's unbeatable. Yeah.
Then he has a catalog of arsenal.
Yeah.
And when I say arsenal,
yeah, that's a fact.
it's his arsenal.
We talk about decades.
His world.
We talk about decades. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long night going.
So if you compare them with somebody, he could just do features and bust your ass.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It would just be like you could just put his name on it, and then it's just gonna sell like hotcakes. It's gonna be done.
That's like having a wild card.
Yeah.
You gotta come correct when you messing with that wild card. It doesn't matter, old school or new school.
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes has an arsenal I don't think y'all tapping into, but you need to tap into when you start talking about verses.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Mm.
And when it comes to verses, you will get killed instantly.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna get into who I think because I can't think because he got.
I done heard people throwing Missy names. You know what I'm saying? And like,
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care who you name. What I'm not gonna get into. But what I will tell you is choose your battles wisely.
Yeah. Who would you have like for collaboration? Is there anybody that you really want to do a collab with that you haven't done one with yet?
That's a good question. Nobody. Not right now.
You're happy with what? Not right now. Okay.
Not right now because I done worked with a lot of people.
Yeah.
So not off the top. It's nobody. Myself.
Yeah, yourself.
Myself.
You're gonna be laying in bed tonight, and then you're gonna be like, "Oh, I know exactly who I wanted to do one with."
Exactly, because you did that to me. So yes.
Okay, shouts out to the culture gang. They say Flip Mode versus Cash Money.
Listen,
you know
I'm gonna get off the phone on that note.
It's like I ain't gonna get in trouble here.
Yeah, like some of that just don't make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
who could you see? Who could you see that'll give Flip Mode like that you think it'll be a good move? Maybe like Terror Squad. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a plead the fifth on everything. Not gonna get me out there, brother.
Smart man. Very smart man.
I'm gonna plead the fifth. I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one.
Respect that. I can respect it. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm gonna sit that one out.
All right.
Just know
He's
Flip
like,
Mode is the greatest. That's all you need to know.
End of story. We don't even have to go past it.
Will not pull me in that heat.
Look, we don't want no smoke. This is hip hop barbershop talk. You know what I'm talking about?
So everybody, listen. Everybody that's listening to this, you will hear from my mouth. Flipmode is the squad forever.
It's like you're not gonna get me in trouble on air.
Talk your shit.
I ain't playing in those waters. That's too much.
Yeah, they shark infested. Definitely sharks in the water. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They're People will watch. They will watch, and they'll
I'm
listen
sure.
to every
Listen,
word you
I'm
say.
sure they'll watch. But what I'm telling you is, Flipmode is the squad.
Flipmode. Someone, we got to get him in here. We really do.
That's a fact, man. Now look, we not gonna let you get up out of here, man. For you tell everybody all of your social media handles, where they can find you, how to tap in with you, man. Talk your shit.
Everybody can reach me on social media, not my social security. At the Real Rampage on Instagram, Rampage the Last Boy Scout on Instagram, the Real Rampage on Twitter, Roger Rampage McNeil on Facebook, and my email is rampagemusic@gmail. Straight like that.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. We appreciate you coming through, man, to the Culture Connection, giving us your energy.
So much.
You're dropping jewels, man. There was a whole lot of jewels. People picked them up and, gonna utilize them, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna have to spin a block how you come through again, man. You know what I'm saying? And we can tap into some other things about the culture, man, because you got a lot of game. And this was all about, man, reaching out to the culture, giving them what you learned, bro. We appreciate you coming through.
Well, I salute y'all both. And make sure y'all jump on my conference call and get connected on my conference call.
That would be so fun.
We locked in. I gotta tap in with you across the board, man. I need my own water, my own kicks too. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, tap in with your brother, man.
Say less.
Let's get it.
I got you, brother. You already know, man. We appreciate you coming through, man. And like I said, man, you coming through, man, giving the culture the game for free. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people won't do that, man. So I salute you because you don't have to do it, bro. That's a fact.
Well, thank y'all for having me, and big up to MJ, Money Green Marche, Will Money. He DJ conference call 23rd Wednesday, every third Wednesday of the month. Everybody tap in with my music network.
Yeah.
If you hear me on this, you want more questions, direct message me on Instagram at The Real Rampage or Rampage, the Last Boy Scout. Don't send me no bullshit. I won't respond. Good vibes only.
That's a fact.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for all your time.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you.
Salute.
Salute.
Have a blessed night, both of y'all.
You too.
All right.
Super, super dope. Super dope. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, the energy was crazy. And, for me, I love when we have people on here willing to give knowledge, willing to give game, you know what I'm saying, to add to the culture and never taking away from it, like I like to say.
I know, and that's the thing, like, people don't have to come in and tell us anything about, their businesses or anything that they're doing on the side or even like their family history or anything. Yeah. Like, just be able to say, like, he's super humble. Like, people always, there's our comments popping up. He's so humble. He's so humble. And it's true, to be able to have like an all-star type of gang that you grew up with. Yeah. Like, could you imagine? But it's like, when people like that, they're just family. Like they're just, everyday people to you, and it's just like, it's so cool. And then he can be able to just be like, yeah, I grew up with them and all the knowledge he got from them. And just to know where you come from is a huge thing too. Because a lot of people, like, they get to star status and then it's like, they forget where they come from. It's like, you really have to be, have your feet on the ground and be like, okay, I started from here. Don't forget where you come from ever. You can't because everyone starts at one point in their life and they have to work their way up. And knowledge is power. Like I've said a million times before, the more you know, the more you're going to be able to grow and be able to see those opportunities and to be able to work with other people, because that's huge and very important, especially nowadays, because like our culture is massive. It's not just, back in, the 80s, it was pretty much around your block. It was pretty much just around your province or your city. It wasn't as worldwide as we have now. And now we have this technology that is just, we can, like, here we are, Canada, States, right here, bam.
That's
within 1 hour, we're doing this and we're giving each other knowledge of our cultures. We have our guests that come in from all over the world, giving us knowledge from their cultures. And we couldn't do that. There's no way. So, and each of our guests have been so humble, and to be able to tell us personal information or these nuggets of their opportunities, or how do you do this business, or how do you do this, or how do you connect with people? Like, you can't get that anywhere.
And they don't have to. And that's what's so dope about it. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the culture game. Get past the glitz and the glamour to see the hard work. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. That's what we want to do, continue to do on this platform. Shouts out to everybody that was watching. We had a nice amount of people in here. We appreciate everybody. Shouts out to the ENCG network in Italy. Shouts out to iHipHop TV in Brazil, China, Just TV, 101 on Roku. You already know the vibes. Underground Radio C, Address the Culture. Everybody that's tapped in with us, we appreciate you guys. It was a dope interview. And you're going to catch us right here next week on Tuesday with the same type of vibe, same type of energy with myself and my girl, Cari. You might have somebody that you want to see as far as interview, or it might just be us. You never know. But one thing for sure, we're going to be back next week to connect the cultures. Ain't that right, Cari?
That is right. And don't forget to catch our other shows as well. I'll just plug mine in real super quick. I have Connected with Cari on Saturday nights here on Just TV, Just FM as well. And that's at 7 p.m. And I also have another show on Wednesday afternoons on Underground Radio C. You can catch it there. It's all about your health, wellness, and mental wellness and all that. So join us there. Bigg Wall, to plug your stuff in.
You already know, man. Well, we here on Fridays as well, right here on Just TV at 10 o'clock. And we also Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays on the Address the Culture Network, where we have so many shows from so many different content creators. Myself, Pete Stock, Miss Barry, KL, She Bananas, you name it. We are all locked in to give you everything that we can do when we talk about the culture. And we just blessed to be here to give you this energy and for you to receive it, man. We appreciate everybody that's been in here. Y'all been showing up the show out. Y'all really give us the energy that we need to continue to give you the content that we love to give you guys. And like I say, we're going to be back. Me and Cari, we're going to be back next Tuesday right here on Just TV, Just FM, Just www.justtv.ca. If you don't have a Roku, you can stream everything with us right there as well. We're going to be back next Tuesday to connect the cultures.
That's right.
You already know the vibe. So until next week, I'm your boy, Bigg Wall.
I'm your girl, Cari. And this
is
the Culture
Connection. And like I always say, your culture makes you who you are. So make sure they respect it. We're going to catch you on the next episode. We up out of here.
All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make that right connection. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tub, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confessions. Everything goes smooth, cause I stay on the move and make them right connections. All you gotta do is hush, you ain't gotta say much when you make them right connections. If you wanna double up, keep the money in the tub, I can put you in the right direction. I can never get enough, all I got is us, I speak the true confessions.